Hey guys, welcome back. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I also appreciate when you guys take the time to leave comments and likes and all that good stuff. It's nice when you guys do that. Wouldn't mind starting a conversation. And in starting a conversation, I was watching Sharp Ends, and here recently he's been doing kind of a series, a little bit of 5 knives of the apocalypse or something like that. Some different, apocalyptic knives or knives that you would take, or if you had to pick up one knife, what would it be in particular categories and stuff like that. And I wanted to kind of go on that and talk about folding blades. I know I've been on a fixed blade kick, and I still am. Still love them. But, I have some of what I think are the best folding blades out there for an apocalyptic style folding blade. I don't think you could get better than these. If you have something better, let me know in the comments what you think it would be. And I don't mean better that it's just more expensive. I mean better that it's more robust. The materials are better in some way. The lock is better. Whatever you think or consider a better, all-around knife. Because I really don't think you'd want to be bigger than this. And let's face it, this is something that you'd want to have on you every day. That would be the whole point of this is something easy for you to carry that would be on there. In comparison, this is a very good knife company, Rambler. Great, just general purpose work knife. This thing's a good knife. We'll get into some fixed blades in this, but I wanted to start off with realistically a very iconic knife. This is the Doug Ritter Hogue. RSK or something like that. It is in 20 CV. So nothing, a really good steel. So it's not magnacut, it's not whatever, but an all-around good steel. But anyways, let's just set these side by side and give you an idea of, one, the size of this Rambler, two, the size of this Hogue. It's a large knife. Now, I'm not going to give out all the dimensions. You can go to KnifeWorks, because I think they're the exclusive ones who sell this, and get all the dimensions on it and stuff. But this thing's a beast. I mean, that handle has no flex. It's the G10, which if you ask Montana Knife Company, they tell you it's bulletproof. I'm not going to shoot it. I'm sure a bullet would protrude it, especially if you had a high caliber or something, but you are not going to break this knife. This thing, solid liners in it, if you can see in there by chance. Jumping on the back, just feels good in the hand. Decent grip, decent thickness, and that crossbar lock is just solid, easy to manipulate one-handed. Hogues are fantastic on their action. One of the best actions. Next is this Sig Sauer, but it is by Hogue, USA. I think this is S30V steel. This is the K320. This is a multi-use knife that also includes some tactical or some, wet work kind of actions. This can be used in many ways. It has a place to choke up, so you have really good fine control, and that's nice on this. I mean, has a jumping on the back, not too aggressive at all, but yet just enough. But it's two different styles of jumping. This is sharper and finer. This is a little larger, so it works out really well. Another thing is, if you want to choke all the way up on this and reach out to that point to be able to skin a little animal or something like that, you have some really good control. Build quality, again, every bit is good. Well, maybe these may be a little thinner, a little lighter knife, but still, you aren't going to destroy this. Decent clip. I've had really good luck with it. Pulls out easy. Has these little loops on it to where if you needed to grab a fingernail or have a little bit more texture, you could. let's stop with the Hogues for a second. Anybody know what this knife is? Spyderco PM2, just, you know, an iconic knife for this is going to get the job done. Blade's a little bit thinner, a little bit finer, so it'll do slicing work a little bit easier, maybe a little poking stuff a little bit easier. Comes down to a different point, but still you can choke up on this really good right there, and you can also bring that up, reach over the blade, come to this tip, and it just follows my finger. The fat of my hand starts going into this jimping here, and again, really amazing control with this. You can do some fine little work. If you're at the point of needing to skin a mouse, this may be a knife that could help you do that. You can get in there pretty tight. So good all-around knife. Their compression lock, their lock up, everything's solid. Again, if I was taking a knife to the end of the world or whatever and that was in my pocket, I'd be happy it was there. Not a problem in the world. Next is one that would realistically probably be in my pocket. This is, you know, the knife that I'm going to work with often if I'm carrying a folding pocket knife. It is the Hogue Deka. This one's in magnacut, very lightweight. I have another one in 20 CV with their Damascus G10 stuff here. That these two go back and forth. They interchange if I'm carrying them. I've not seen any benefit of magnacut over the 20 CV of the standard version. In fact, I would say this one may even hold an edge a bit longer than the magnacut. But crossbar lock is my preferred locking mechanism. I like a thumb stud for easy flicking out, just because that's my muscle memory. Clip works great, lightweight. You know, this one, if you squeezed hard enough, you may get a little flex there. It was a little slick. I dimpled it up by poking it with a sharp point, and just made some little steepling in it that works good for a grip. Probably can't pick that up here very easily. Maybe you can right there. If I could hold it steadier would be better, wouldn't it? But yeah, Hogue Deka. Is it the perfect knife? No, maybe not, but I tell you what, again, this will take a beating and will work a long time. Next is a magnacut version with the not worn clip. Again, just a good solid blade. This is a very solid knife. This one is when I am going to school functions or going, you know, shopping with the wife or going out and about or whatever. This is the nice knife that I take. It's done a couple of sandwich cutting or you know, things like that. That's about all that thing gets used for. But again, if I was in an emergency situation, apocalyptic situation, that was a knife, I would appreciate having that knife. It would be a good one. So with that, I will do a couple other knives. I will try to do a large knife here in a little bit. I'm not going to do like 5 different knives on my fixed blades. You've seen I had this one out here earlier, this very good knife company, Rambler. I think I'll probably do a everyday carry to medium knife, because I think some people's small knife is a medium knife. I think some people's, you know, size is kind of subjective. So it's going to be in that probably 3-inch to maybe 4-inch blade kind of range. Probably not quite 4-inch, probably 3.5, almost 4. Anyways, that'll be a video coming up here soon. Again, take the time to like, subscribe, talk to me. Let me know your thoughts. What's in your pocket? That's another one as I'll do here after a bit, is I'll do what's actually in my pocket today. So, what's in your pocket? What you got going on? Thanks for watching.